of Harley-Davidsons echoed through the quiet streets of Houston as the group of bikers rode in formation, leather-clad and bristling with attitude. The Iron Serpents were a notorious motorcycle gang known for their rough demeanor and lawless behavior. Tonight, they had a new target, the Houston Crime Lab. Their leader, a burly man with a long beard and a scar running down his cheek named Viper, had a personal vendetta. His younger brother, Snake, had been arrested for drug trafficking, and the evidence that sealed his fate was stored at the crime lab. Viper was determined to destroy it and free his brother from prison. As they approached the lab, they were unaware that inside, a lone soldier was working late. Sergeant Jake Reaper O'Reilly was an Army Ranger, temporarily assigned to the crime lab to assist with a surge in forensic analysis requests. Known for his precision and combat skills, Jake had earned his nickname from his time in Afghanistan, where his keen instincts and deadly accuracy had saved countless lives. The bikers parked their motorcycles outside the building, their loud engines falling silent. Viper signaled to his men, and they approached the entrance, weapons drawn and ready for a fight. They expected minimal resistance, perhaps a few security guards at most. What they didn't expect was Jake. Jake was reviewing a DNA analysis report when he heard the unmistakable sound of motorcycles outside. His instincts kicked in, and he immediately sensed trouble. He glanced at the security monitors and saw the bikers approaching. Without hesitation, he grabbed his sidearm and moved to intercept them. The front door burst open, and the bikers stormed in, guns blazing. Jake, using his military training, took cover behind a desk and returned fire with precision, taking down 2 bikers before they even realized what was happening. The others scattered, seeking cover and firing wildly in his direction. Viper growled in frustration. "Take him out," he yelled to his men, but Jake was already on the move. He used his knowledge of the building's layout to his advantage, maneuvering through the hallways and picking off the bikers one by one. His military training had taught him to stay calm under pressure, and his sharp reflexes allowed him to outsmart and outshoot his attackers. One by one, the bikers fell, their overconfidence proving to be their downfall. Jake's tactical approach and superior marksmanship gave him the upper hand. Viper, realizing that his plan was falling apart, decided to take matters into his own hands. He grabbed a hostage, a young lab technician who had been working late, and used her as a human shield. "Come out, soldier boy," Viper shouted, "or the girl gets it." Jake, hidden behind a corner, took a deep breath. He knew he had to end this quickly. He holstered his gun and emerged with his hands up. "All right, you win," he said, slowly walking towards Viper. "Just let her go." Viper smirked, thinking he had the upper hand. "Drop your gun and get on your knees," he ordered. Jake complied, but as he knelt, he subtly reached for a hidden knife in his boot. Viper was too focused on his apparent victory to notice. As Jake got closer, he suddenly sprang into action, throwing the knife with deadly accuracy. It struck Viper's hand, causing him to drop his weapon and release the hostage. Jake lunged forward, tackling Viper to the ground and disarming him. The 2 men struggled, but Jake's superior training and strength quickly overpowered the biker leader. Within moments, Viper was subdued and handcuffed. The police arrived shortly after, alerted by the gunfire. They found Jake standing over the incapacitated Viper, the bikers either dead or wounded around him. The lab technician was shaken but unharmed, thanks to Jake's quick thinking and bravery. As the police took Viper and the remaining bikers into custody, Jake received grateful thanks from the lab staff. The evidence against Snake was safe, and justice would be served. Jake, ever humble, simply nodded and returned to his work, his duty to protect and serve fulfilled once again. The story of the night the Iron Serpents messed with the wrong soldier quickly spread through Houston, earning Jake a reputation as a local hero. For Jake, it was just another day at the office. But for the crime lab and the people of Houston, it was a reminder that heroes can be found in the most unexpected places.